It's true. Some
people always quote Bart Ehrman and go like, he's only one scholar.
Yeah. My feeling about the synoptic gospels.
Sorry, atheists only quote Bart Ehrman.
Yeah. No.
You never quote the other guys. You know?
Yeah. I mean, he's good. He's good to get a grip on because he is so well quoted. Perhaps partly because and not only is he brilliant, but he's also his writing is good because obviously he won't sell if you're dry and dusty. So he knows how to write. So good luck to him. But we take, for example, the synoptic gospels. Well, it's generally regarded that Luke is the last of the three. Okay. Well, Acts of the Apostles is generally regarded as being written by the same person who wrote Luke's gospel. Now, we don't have to worry about who wrote these things. You don't have to get into the argument, did Matthew write Matthew, did Mark write Mark, or did Luke write Luke, or did Luke write Acts? Doesn't matter. Just the fact is, Luke Acts has got the same author. Luke Acts ends with St. Paul in prison in Jerusalem, in Rome, under house arrest. This is before the fall of Jerusalem. Because otherwise, we'd have reference to the fall. It would be a cataclysmic event, which would have great significance, because we know that in the Gospels, and all the followers of Jesus knew that he was preaching the end of the temple. So you would really see that as a cataclysmic conclusion to your writings. But it's still not even mentioned, it's not even on the horizon in Luke Acts. So we can safely say Acts of the Apostles ends before that, before AD 70. So then, we can say that if Acts is written before Luke, that we would say Acts is written, say we just take an example, AD 65, before the Jewish war breaks out in 66. We can say that Luke then may be written about AD 60, roughly. So we say Matthew and Mark are before that. So we could put Matthew, we say it's the second one, in about AD 55. Maybe, therefore, Mark in AD 50. Now these are rough and ready figures, but it's not unreasonable to start with Luke Acts and work backwards to the 50s when the first gospel is written. If Jesus dies in AD 33, say, we've got a gospel around 20 years after he dies. That's a very short time.
Just want to say one thing.
I believe it's before then anyway, but